Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. Today, I wanted to show you my little journal I made and express to you how you can make a journal out of almost anything. And, well, you probably could, just about anything. And so I wanted to show you what I had here. Now, I know some of you know that last year at Thanksgiving, my husband and I went on a river cruise along the Rhine River. And so I kept made this little journal. And I had taken bits and pieces and pages and things to go in this that I could work on while we were there. And I have a little mini printer that doesn't use ink. It's just a little makes 2x3 photos, which you will see some in here. And I just wanted to show you it's not going to take long. I'm just going to do a little quick flip through and talk to you about how you can use so many things as a journal. So this is a Filofax cover, which had some pages in it, and it had these pages like this, and this actually was the one that said May, and I covered that up because we went on the trip on November through December, the early part of December. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, and we came back on the 11th day. And so I just wanted to show you, let me bring in just a little bit. Just wanted to show you that you can use most anything. So these pages, this was some pages that I had. I added some scrapbooking paper that I had and cut it down. I had these little Monday through Friday tags that I used. I've put in some postcards that we got. Here's a 2x3 photo. Some postcards that we got from various different places. And then just wrote about each day. And I had these little things here to make little tabs for each day. Let's see if I can show you what that looks like. See, I just made a little tab for each day, and I wrote down where we were going, what the date was, and where we were headed for each of the days that we were on the cruise. And then, and I added little pieces of ephemera that I have had for years in my scrapbooking days, and I just thought, I need to use these things up. So I took all of these little things with me and printed the photos as we went, and did a little flip out here, said where we were going, had these little label things to use, some decorative papers. This is a postcard where we bought a paper star, and it's called Just Stars, is where we got that from at one of the Christmas markets, and that's a postcard that came with it. And so, just on through our trip, pictures that we've taken and what we did and where we went, and I just added little bits and pieces. This day was my husband's birthday, and we had birthday cake and all that kind of good stuff. Right here was the birthday cake in one of our hotel rooms. So then we went to Amsterdam for 2 extra days after our cruise. And then so I just labeled this Amsterdam. Over here I put the days. It was day 9 and 10. And, so I wanted to let you know that most anything you can make a journal out of. We went to the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam here. So I just have, some commemorative things. This is just a conversation of what we liked the best and how our flight home was. This was in our hotel in Amsterdam. This was an origami swan that was left on our bed, along with these notes. And so I just kept those in this little bag. This is a nice way to do a journal. And I had this little pocket that has our route on it. We went from Basel, Switzerland to Amsterdam along the Rhine River. This has extra receipts and extra photos that I did not use. and just some memorabilia there. And then this is Castles of the Middle Rhine, which is where we were. So this is a feather I found on the street in somewhere, don't remember where. This is the Viking sticker they ask you to put on when you're off the when you come off the airplane, so that they'll know who to pick up and take with them. So I just wanted to show you this real quickly. I'm not going to go through everything. I've talked a little bit about it in videos after I got back in the collage videos for Marguerite Miller. So I'm not gonna really go through each thing. What I really wanted to talk to you about is using what you have for a journal. And this is a case of using what I have. I have another journal to show you that is using what you have and finding something that you have. Or actually, this little Filofax journal, I picked this up at the Goodwill for $2, I think it was. But I had this, I think I got this also at the Goodwill sometime back, and I've not used it. But I knew that I wanted to do some bird collages in here. So I have labeled the birds that I'm going to use on each page, but then I've collaged on each page, and I've kept this page as it is because it has a nice little quote, and I collaged on this side something that might go with it. But these are labels with the book I'm using, that I have other birds that I want to use in here. This again is just something I had. It's something I found for cheap. Neither one of these was more than $2 if they were that much. So I just urge you that you don't have to necessarily make a journal, but you can use something that you could use as a journal, whether you're wanting to journal holidays or whether you want to journal trips or special events, just whatever. Use what you have, look through your stash, look through your things, see what you have that you can make a journal out of, and then you'll have one, and it won't be a laborious process to make a journal. So that's really what I wanted to tell you and express to you today. I did a video last year that's called So Now What? This is kind of an addition to that. And that was telling you what you can do with the journals that you've purchased or that you have made. And you go like, now what do I do with it? Well, this is some of the things that you can do with those, and you also can use something if you don't want to make a journal. If you just want to have something that you can make a memory with, pick up a little book somewhere. Use a vintage book or a book from the dollar store. Take out pages and glue pages together and take out pages and use that and cover each page with a decorative paper or a writing paper, and use that to either write or keep memories or whatever. It doesn't have to be writing. It can be just collecting things that you enjoy looking back at later. Collecting memorabilia things. So anyway, that's what is here. I really enjoyed doing this journal. This is the second time I've done one on the go, and it is a little bit taxing to try to do one on the go, but I figure if I don't do that, I might not ever get it made. So that's a good way to do it if you do it on the go. I did, when we went to Alaska, I did the same thing. And so I have those memories in there. They might not be in there in a scrapbooking way like I used to do years ago, but also I wouldn't do it right away. It would be, maybe even years later. So this I like because I can write it down and do it on the way. So I have the little printer. Let me show you that. If you're interested, it is from HP. It's an HP printer. And let me just show you that. This is the little printer. It's called a Sprocket. It says it right there, HP Sprocket. And it has little photo paper. And this does not use ink. It's zinc. Specialty paper. You have to buy it. You can get it from Amazon. But you do have to buy it to use, to use in this. Let me get this back on. So that's You know, there's others out there. This is just just the one I have. I don't know what the others are like. But it does a good enough picture for me to remember what went on and where we were and what it looked like. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration from what I've shown you today, even though it was short and not much, but it's a little bit of just think about using some of the things that you already have. So thank you for watching and continue to watch. I have journals coming up that I'll be making. And if you have joined me and just found me, thank you for coming by. And if you've been with me all along, thank you again for coming back. And I look to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.